WWE Raw exclusive pay-per-view No Mercy, which takes place this Sunday from the Staples Center in Los Angeles. So to talk a little bit more about this, I'm now joined by CBS Sports Combat Sports writer Brian Campbell. Brian, we'll get to the main events in just a minute, but looking at this card, what's one match that you think could steal the show?
Well, considering how loaded this card is, and really it is for an in-between pay-per-view, I'm still going to pick Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt, and I know everyone out there thinking, isn't this like the third time you've picked this match to steal the show at a pay-per-view? And guess what? It still hasn't stolen the show. I really think this is the time, this is the charm for this feud because it's been written so well. Two spiritual Dark Lords, if you will, matching their supernatural powers together. What we haven't seen is a giant breakthrough. This match has a little bit of a theme to it, man versus man. No supernatural, right? Well, we'll see how that plays out. I think storyline-wise, this could be really special.
And now on to two WrestleMania main event caliber matches, starting with the two most polarizing figures in the company. John Cena squaring off with Roman Reigns. Brian, it's been an exciting war of words between the two already. Who do you think will win this highly anticipated matchup?
Look, this has been some of the best trash talk back and forth that we've seen in any WWE feud, and I think Roman Reigns has made an incredible leap in the last 4 weeks in front of your eyes, delivering a promo opposite, you know, really the guy who's 1A or 1B when you're talking about the biggest star in the company. But the question here is, one, why are we not seeing this at WrestleMania? And two, who comes out on top like you asked me? I think right now, this program, however long it goes, Reigns will be the guy who goes over in the end, but this is just chapter one. And in chapter one, I like Cena to pull out the victory. We may see some kind of schmaz finish, but I think the veteran gets the upper hand to set things up for the future when this is almost like a passing of the torch type rivalry.
And finally, it's the Beast versus the Monster when Brock Lesnar puts his WWE Universal title on the line against Braun Strowman. So Brian, who walks out of the Staples Center with the strap?
Hannah, I gotta crack this joke. My prediction, right? Steal from Rocky 3, Clubber Lang. My prediction is pain and violence and carnage. And that is a very good thing for those watching. But as far as who goes over, it's Braun Strowman's time to shine. And I've been a protector of Brock Lesnar's brand and legacy a lot. I don't like to see him lose cleanly to anyone. But I think the time is now. We know Brock runs a part-time schedule. He'll probably be gone for a while before we head into WrestleMania season. The time is now to test Braun Strowman's brand, put the strap on him, let him win clean, and then let's find out on Raw over the next few months what his drawing power truly can be.
Brian, thanks so much for joining us. And for more on all things WWE, be sure to download and subscribe to the In This Corner with Brian Campbell podcast, where you can find an exclusive interview with Roman Reigns.
2017 WWE No Mercy results, live recap, grades, updates, matches, card, highlights. We usually does not go all out with cards outside its major pay-per-views, but it would be tough to argue that the No Mercy card is not stacked. Featuring a double main event including 4 of the biggest names in professional wrestling today, No Mercy emanates live from the Staples Center in Los Angeles on Sunday night and should be an absolutely tremendous show. It all goes down beginning at 8 p.m. ET, and CBS Sports will be with you the entire way updating this post with live results, analysis, grades and highlights from the Raw brand pay-per-view. This page will not refresh automatically, so be sure to click here when you want to see the latest results. 2017 WWE No Mercy match card. Universal Championship, Brock Lesnar, C, vs Braun Strowman. John Cena vs Roman Reigns. Raw Women's Championship, Alexa Bliss, C, vs Sasha Banks vs Nia Jax vs Emma vs Bayley. Cruiserweight Championship, Neville, C, vs Enzo. 2017 WWE No Mercy results, grades. Elias death. Apollo Crews via pinfall, Kickoff Show, after Elias serenaded the Los Angeles crowd with insulting lyrics. He traded physical strikes throughout with Crews in their fairly pedestrian opener. The match was booked fairly even throughout until a mistake from Crews found no one home off the top rope. Elias quickly capitalized to hit his drift-away finisher for the 1-2-3. Elias added a few boots the face after the match, causing Titus O'Neil to give chase. Grade C. Intercontinental Championship, The Miz, C. Def. Jason Jordan via pinfall to retain the title. Despite the unexplained absence of Maryse, Jordan was still facing a serious deficit in the numbers game thanks to the Miz storage. After Jordan put on a tour de force of various suplexes and near falls while dominating the majority of the match, his roll-up pin attempt on Miz was never seen by the referee due to Bo Dallas climbing onto the top rope. Curtis Axel used the distraction to land a cheap shot, and the Miz hit his skull-crushing finale to finish Jordan off. During a post-match interview, Jordan was booed constantly as he called for a rematch before adding, "Miz, you really do suck." Good story told here with continued teases of much more. Finn Balor Def. Bray Wyatt via pinfall. Wyatt had seemingly everything in his favor after a pre-match attack that left Balor's ribs in anguish as referees attempted to walk him back to the locker room. But Balor decided to fight on after Wyatt taunted him on the microphone by saying, "You ain't no demon, you ain't even a man. You coward." An inspired Balor delivered a physical and intense match with his character proving his demon alter ego wasn't needed in order to get the best of Wyatt. The clean finish, Balor jumped extra height to hit his coup de grace, likely means the program is over. If so, the finale was well performed, even if the end to the feud felt abrupt and Wyatt once again jobbed to an elite foe. Grade B. Tag Team Championship, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, C. Def. Sheamus and Cesaro to retain the titles, in a clear candidate for match of the night. Ambrose and Rollins were pushed to the very limit in an incredibly physical affair. The real MVP was Cesaro as he inadvertently had a pair of teeth knocked out while being busted open on a slingshot into the turnbuckle post. He fought through it admirably, as did Ambrose after a suicide dive appeared to injure his left shoulder. The spot of the match was Sheamus hitting white noise on Ambrose and Cesaro immediately followed by powerbombing Rollins off the second rope and onto Ambrose below. The move could only get two, however. After Sheamus accidentally hit Cesaro with a brogue kick, Rollins followed with King's Landing, his Rain Trigger knee finisher, and Ambrose hit Dirty Deeds to end matters. This was one heck of a match. Grade A.